Hey guys, welcome back. So after a long time, I thought I'd react to this rap song by MacDonald. It's called Snowflakes. So I there's this comedian called Josh Prey, and I watched his video, his reaction to this song, and it was really funny. So I just thought, okay, maybe I should check this out. Let's see what it is. And I have the lyrics here because most of the time I don't understand what these rappers sing. There's a lot of jargons and even sometimes their accent, like, so just so I understand whatever he's rapping about. I may not still understand everything. Let's see. Let's do this.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions.
Yeah. So I think this is like it sounds like an anti far left or anti left wing kind of a song, I guess, maybe based on what it sounds, based on what he said so far.
Contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America? Immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. Hear him preaching.
So this reminds me of like what it says: he, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard these days. So this reminds me of Jordan Peterson. He's like a really popular clinical psychologist. He does, and I'm a big fan of Jordan Peterson. He watched a lot of his interviews. Half the time I don't even understand what he's saying. Like, his vocabulary is very confusing, but I get the point. As in, but he's not necessarily left wing or right wing. He's just kind of, because where what I feel, I feel is like sometimes it goes to people on either side of the wings, they take things a bit too far, so it's necessary for someone like either Jordan Peterson or MacDonald or whoever it is to kind of steer this thing back to the center, so that there's some kind of a balance, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not necessarily talking about the left wing or right wing. Could be either way. Either side goes too far, right? You have to kind of steer it to the middle. Just like it's like how, like, maybe to consider going somewhere to the destination, to in the journey is to find out the truth, and then so you have to take some turns, left turns and right turns, but eventually you have to. Well, that's how I feel.
At the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola.
What was that?
Preaching at the protest that haters, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common.
What's that? I hear him preaching at a protest that hatred's the problem. Okay, hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Yeah, okay, I understand what it is. So yeah, again, I it's like, I think, people. I think he's probably pissed at how far the left wing has gone in dealing with the things, the way, the perspective, and just someone who's pissed, I guess, that pissed off, political correctness and whatnot. So he's just venting it out. and and him, I guess, being white and Christian and probably Christian. I'm not sure. Tom MacDonald, of course. I think, I assume he's Christian. Straight man, and I guess he's probably straight. So yeah, you tend to piss off people because they're just normal people. How long do you expect them to hold back? And it goes for anybody, right? We're all humans. At the end of the day, you only can tolerate for a certain extent. After that, you kind of the steam has to come out, otherwise it's not good for anybody. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a
Miss that again. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. Now, why would they do that? They're preaching tolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. Why would they do that? I don't understand. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. Yeah, that's not a right thing to say. I mean, they have no business telling people they should be less anything or more anything. Like why are they so concerned about it? I don't understand, and I'm not sure where this happened or when this happened. So see, problem is it's not. It's a very sad thing to do to anybody, like be it white people or black people or brown people or I don't know, yellow, whatever color you are, like preaching something that just based on what their skin color is bad. Now think about this, you don't get to choose how you're born, like, or which race you're born or how. So forget about the adults, they probably have the maturity to kind of ignore or whatever someone says, but these kids, right? Kids, it leaves a scar on their mind. It leaves a profound impact on their mind, I guess, if you preach that kind of hatred. Like they would probably hate themselves, like looking at the mirror every day. No, that's not something nice. I'm not saying that all white people are good or all black people are good or all brown people are good. What I'm trying to say is nobody is like inherently bad. At the end of the day, we're all humans, I guess. So I'm not denying the fact that black people have gone through a whole lot of that's like I can't even explain it through words, but my point is like just nobody is like inherently bad is what I'm trying to say.
race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black
There's a race war here. Elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Oh, I like that. Here, fear, yeah. Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. So I think like what he's probably saying is like politicians taking taking advantage of the race war, like I'm not American, so I don't see. I can't talk on behalf of black people or white people for that matter. But there's obviously this politicians who always try to capitalize on people's differences, and even in India this happens. Like you have the Hindu Muslim the fight going on, and you have the upper caste lower caste fight going on all the time. So they yeah, these politicians are always like that. Like irrespective of which party they are from, they always try to capitalize on take advantage of the differences between people. I think only they benefit out of that. No one else does, right? No one else benefits out of that. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and don't forget about the veterans. Black was divided by the news, but we're all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Okay.
Folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way.
Who's this girl here?
You can make us see
Who is Sharon?
it your way. No way.
Probably his girlfriend or something.
Gasoline.
Honestly, we are ashamed of you too. You're so fake. Forget that there'll be snowflakes. Whoa. You can't make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes. What? Snowflakes is some kind of what exactly snowflakes mean? For a person bringing that they have an infinite sense of uniqueness, an unwarranted sense of entitlement, or an overly emotional, easily offended, unable to deal with opposing opinions. Oh, I didn't know this. So Urban Dictionary has a really interesting way of a very sensitive person. Someone who is easily hurt or offended by the statements or actions of others. Yeah, the world is so full of snowflakes now. There are lots of snowflakes, I agree. Okay. So who is this guy, Tom MacDonald? He's 20 on trending. I've not heard of him before. I'm not sure if he's popular or anything. I don't know. But looks like he's like the Jordan Peterson of rap music or hip hop music. Let's see what he has to say.
More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping.
Set us up to fail. So they build a system for. Wow, that's so profound, man. Yeah, I used to think about that. So every so what you see on the news or even the TV shows or the music or the movies, or it's all about like succeeding in life and material benefits, becoming rich, or it's all about that, like competing with each other. At the end of the day, right, I'm talking spiritually, right, it's not gonna get us anywhere near Okay, forget about that. That's another video. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Okay, empowering women used to be different than this. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. That is true. Have all these Instagram celebrities, they all have pretty much OnlyFans account, I guess. It is I think mostly used for like stripping, and then you know people pay for that. Yes. See, at the end of the day, again, it's all about money. So the more subscribers you have, the more you get paid, and then so it's I think, yeah, I understand what he's hinting at. Screw it, I don't mean to be mean, but I'm sure the future, then our future is bleak. That's true.
And I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines divide.
My God, man, this guy. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's. What's an Adderall? Okay. I'm not heard of this. So, well, who do that? Celebrities? They're addicted to phones. Oh, they take Xanax to sleep. Blur the lines, dividing communism and democracy between the patriots and Nazis.
Communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate.
Yeah, I sometimes like I read an article where an Australian transgender woman, she started to compete after operation or something in the women's category, and then she won or something of that sort happened. Trophies for winning. Great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. so brutally honest. Yeah, no wonder this is getting this is trending on like number 20. I think it should be trending like probably on number 1 or number within the top 10, I guess. Just to have the balls to say all of this. It's like watching Dave Chappelle or Jordan Peterson interview. It's nice. It's funny.
Celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave.
If you're rich, you're smart, you're probably Asian. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, probably Asian. Why is that? Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. If you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Now, no wonder white kids are pissed these days, you know.
All of that I'm okay with, but if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the.
But this was all. It was not always the stereotype, man. So I agree with him a little bit, considering the current generation, but the stereotype has changed a lot. Like maybe now it's if you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian, but like maybe 10 or 15 years ago it wasn't the case. Like you watched this Quentin Tarantino movie, right? What was that movie? So the drag of a movie. The one with the Brad Pitt and yeah, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So that you watch this guy, they were making fun of Bruce Lee for no reason. Like the only reason that I can think of is probably because he's Asian. Like, why else would you make fun of someone so iconic? And that too by a director who is also a really good director. If at all, he should be celebrating Bruce Lee. But so what I'm trying to say is, you have the right to be pissed, but it's not completely true what you feel, right? Maybe if you do a little bit of research, you will understand that the stereotype was different like some time back, and all of a sudden, if since that changed in the past few years, so it doesn't mean that that the hatred should go away, right? Because the stereotype was created in America by American people who were predominantly white or some time back, and now I don't know. Yeah, it's just my 2 cents. Blaming capitalism, okay.
Reason things are tough while you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are.
Was that Starbucks? While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. Why is he pissed off people having iPhone and going to Starbucks now? Is that a bad thing or what? Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. So it's pretty much like, I think having the same kind of viewpoint as Jordan Peterson in whatever he has said so far. Is he friends with Jordan Peterson? I don't know. Maybe if you guys know, please let me know. And why is he against people going to Starbucks or having an iPhone for that matter? You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but it's a contradiction you're talking about.
But a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn.
Don't donate money to pharma. Okay, fine.
Dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth, and the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed.
What's that?
Dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth, and the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do.
That is true. That is true. Why do these Americans use dog all the time? I don't understand. A dog isn't like you call your friend's dog or something. Like I've seen that on. This guy uses that a lot. Who? This YouTube stand-up comedian, Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz. That's how he talks. Dog, come on, dog. What's up, dog? Okay.
You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
So he's kind of like burning all the snowflakes with gasoline and propane. That's like, it's like the fire from his rap lyrics or something. Okay, fine. So, well, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, so as considering purely based on the lyrics, it's really interesting as and that too from generally mainstream media is controlled by the far left these days, right? So I don't know, for someone to come out with a track like this, or maybe this is also the far left wing or can't be. Yeah, so it's yeah, what he's doing is cool, but as a song, like from the music perspective, I'm not that impressed. The lyrics are cool, as in honest, brutal. What we need as of now is something like this. We all, many of us, should stop being such pussies. Just grow the fuck up, I guess.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we
Who he, she? I don't understand.
end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends.
Who is this girl? Why is she? Let me have a look. Like, no one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. That is for sure, man. So this is pretty much how I feel about it. I don't like this music, but it's transcending genders, generations, and genres. Legend. They call this guy anti-woke. It's wide awake. No, this guy is brutal. So what did he say after that?
Till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
Nova Rockefeller. So is she the one who comes on that video? Raised in Jamaica. Okay. Saw the music as her father and brother Terry Faholic. Began rapping at the age of 15. I'm not seeing any of her videos. So Tom MacDonald. So I guess she's probably the one she's probably the one on the video. Snowflakes. Oh, I'm not sure, man. She doesn't look like the one. Running, absconding. Yeah. So Canada has been producing a lot of pop icons like in the past decade, I guess, decade or two. So you have Justin Bieber, you have Drake. Drake's like I'm a big fan of Drake. You have I used to listen to Avril Lavigne when I was a kid. She's from Canada as well, isn't it? Yeah, Avril Lavigne is from Canada, and Brian Adams is from Canada, but although he's not of the current generation. Oh, Matthew Perry is Canadian. Oh, I don't know that. Who else is from Canada? Well, this dude, Weekend is from Canada, isn't it? Yeah, he's from Canada. Canadians are promising, man. Nice. Let's see how this dude does. Tom MacDonald. So I've not seen any of his other videos. This is my first video of his, and it's fresh. It's fresh. It's like watching a Dave Chappelle, stand up, or watching a Jordan Peterson interview or something like that. As I said earlier, it's funny. It's and whatever he says, I think that's probably how he feels. I can't blame him. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching this. If you want me to react to any other video, just let me know. I'm not even sure if this is going to be blocked or what. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. Let's see. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.